Unless you took the first Terminator movie core theory to heart, robots are really cool, aren't they? There's a new thing regarding the robotics sector which is getting quite the attention: artificial intelligence, or AI. AI is the intelligence that robots normally lack to do every other work. So with the help of AI, the new robots will become smarter than before. And with this increase of smartness, the new AI robots can be able to do everyday jobs quite easily, making human lives easier. But how much difference will the AI robot Butlers bring to our life? We'll be talking all about that in this video. Well, robots have already been deployed in many industries for a long time, but they lacked something important to be able to help with humankind everyday life. With the help of AI, that something may be fulfilled. For at least a decade, robotics and artificial intelligence firms have flexed their ability to create machines that can complete various practical household tasks. Like Boston Dynamics showed its Spot robot dog picking up clothing. Miso Robotics Flippy has been flipping burgers for years. Other startups have demonstrated laundry folding machines. The list goes on. More recently, news broke that Amazon may be closer to introducing a home robot capable of carrying things and following its owner's commands. At first sight, the idea of a robot butler might seem like a gimmick. 50 years ago, people would have scoffed at this idea, but now, at the rapid pace at which technology is changing, this has become very much a reality. Hotels across the US, from the Westin in Buffalo, New York, to the Sheraton Los Angeles San Gabriel Hotel, are experimenting with using robots and AI as part of the guest experience in their hotel. Back in 2014, Starwood hired a robot butler, Botta, to work back in front of the house across its hotels in the US. The guests really love the robot here. We place it near the front door and people ask it questions when they arrive. It's really handy if we're busy at the desk and a guest wants something like a towel, according to one of the managers. Intercontinental Hotel Group, IHG, tried delivery robot Dash at its Crowne Plaza Hotel in Silicon Valley. The 3-foot-tall machine, which delivers snacks, toothbrushes, and other amenities to guest rooms, travels at a walking pace and can navigate floors by using the Wi-Fi to call lifts. Hilton McLean in Virginia partnered with IBM and is using Connie, a robot butler, as their concierge. Connie provides basic information such as the spa and gym timings, location of the nearest bank, things to do, as well as personalized information for a guest's needs. Now, that was for the hotels. Robots will also take responsibility for doing house chores, enabling us to make better use of our time or simply giving us time to relax our minds. You might already be familiar with the Roomba vacuum cleaner as the most common robot in the home, scooting around, cleaning carpets, and getting stuck against walls. But the future of robots helping you isn't limited to carpet care. Robots have the possibility to make nearly everything quicker, easier, and even eliminate certain tasks completely. One example of that kind of robot can be Samsung's JetBot 90 AI Plus, which looks like a normal round robot vacuum, but it has improved smarts to better clean a home. The device uses object recognition technology to identify and classify objects to decide the best cleaning path. LiDAR and 3D sensors let the JetBot avoid cables and small objects. The vacuum even empties its own bin at its charging station, removing the need for users to clean the robot itself as often. And the JetBot has a camera that lets it moonlight as a home monitoring device when paired with Samsung's SmartThings app. A Japanese company named Mira Robotics unveiled its Ugo robot, promising that the robot will be able to carry out a variety of household tasks, starting with emptying a washing machine and folding clothes. This may sound like a simple job, but it's incredibly challenging for robots. Getting a machine to fold a t-shirt requires not only an understanding of how soft materials deform, but also the ability to perceive visual cues and the mechanical dexterity to manipulate that object. Ugo looks friendly enough to watch after your pets, but don't expect them to clean up after your pets just yet. It has a wide base, a sensor-filled head with light-up eyes, and a pair of robotic arms attached to a cylindrical torso which can telescope up and down like a firefighter's ladder. Instead of human-like hands, it's equipped with a pair of robotic pincers. They're nimble enough to pick up clothes, but not enough to unscrew a jar. Driving nowadays is becoming a time-consuming operation for humans, as the number of cars coupling with traffic is increasing quite roughly. So, incorporating robots in our vehicles can not only save us time, but it can also help us to reduce the number of accidents with their calculated driving. Some companies are testing robots to do all of our driving for us. From Google to Toyota, car and tech firms are working on self-driving cars, putting robots behind the wheel. And Tesla already has the autopilot feature available in its car, which lets the Tesla owners enjoy a completely hands-free driving experience, which is really cool. It's a very real possibility that during your morning commute, you could take a nap, read a book, or do your makeup while your car drives for you. As artificial intelligence programs grow more advanced, we'll be able to make connections and become friends with robots. Already, we have robots designed to make emotional connections with us. Robots can help people emotionally and simulate interacting with other living beings, and can even take the place of therapy animals. There is Jenny from Tombot, which looks like a real dog and acts like one, and then there is Paro, the robotic seal. Both of them can help alleviate stress, loneliness, and agitation by providing comfort to people. Robots will be enhancing our lives in different aspects outside of the home, like how we get mail. As tech continues to improve, the entire delivery system could be replaced with drones and robots to help speed up mail and package delivery. Amazon is currently experimenting with using drones to deliver small packages. That means instead of having to wait on delivery to bring you your new phone case in a few days, you could get it quicker, possibly even within just a few hours after you ordered it. And Domino's has recently launched its autonomous delivery with its Neuro R2. That means there's no delivery driver to greet you at the door with your order. Instead, the robotic vehicle will drive the order to the delivery address. Customers will be able to track where the delivery robot is on its route via text alerts and GPS tracking. When the vehicle arrives, customers input a PIN that unlocks the robot's doors, revealing hot pizza for the taking. Okay, so we are close to all of that luxury, but how close actually? According to experts, don't expect the whole robot-based chore system of the house to be mainstream for another 15 or 20 years. So, the utmost luxury with pinpoint perfection wouldn't be available until 2040. The biggest problem is safety, according to Mark Raybert, chairman and former CEO of Boston Dynamics. The more complicated the robot, the more safety concerns. If you have a robot in close proximity to a person and anything that goes wrong, that's a risk to that person, Raybert said. Then, the robot assistants available today are expensive. Today's mobile robots for factories can cost twice as much as an average new car. Take the robotic dog Spot. It runs for about $75,000 without the arm attachment that makes it useful for transporting things. Without the arm, it's basically a mobile surveillance machine. A humanoid robotic butler capable of autonomously completing a variety of tasks today could easily cost 10 times as much. And robotics experts say people in the market for such a thing would not be willing to pay more than just a few $1,000s. It might be cheaper to pay a human to do the job, and humans might do it better. In 2020, Walmart pulled its inventory robots from the floor after reportedly finding that humans can scan products more simply and more efficiently than bulky 6-foot-tall machines. So, life would be definitely luxurious with the AI robot butlers, but that life is a bit more into the future to be mass available. Scientists and developers are working hard to take us to that point, and when we do get there, we won't have to look back. Here ends our analysis of what luxurious life with new AI robot butlers will be like. Would you like to be the owner of one? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to smash that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel to show us your support. See you in the next video.